Hey guys, it's Rolly, and it's been a while, but I'm gonna come back and do a quick little review on the new MORO custom I did. So here he is in his base form, I would say. Give it a little 360. So yeah, this figure can transform into 3 modes. This is one of them, and the way he does that is you can swap out the head, the shoulder pads, and you can add the skirts on the side. The base figure was hit, and basically had to sculpt everything here, like the legs. Everything is sculpted on except the feet. And then I did sculpting here and the shoulder pads, a lot of sanding and cutting on the torso so the paint wouldn't chip when you do his ab crunch, and then sculpted these on and cut up the chest a little bit, sculpted these sides, and this entire collarbone area is sculpted because the original figure had like a actual shirt collar that I had to get rid of. The back, I don't know, I just kind of try to make it look as normal as possible because I don't know, I couldn't find any photos of MORO's back, but mostly he just has the fur. So, and yeah, this is the best material I could find for the fur, so I had to cut it up and then brush it to make it look somewhat presentable. Guess we can go over our articulation now, which is literally the same as the hit figure, maybe even better because I removed the sides so the neck can move freely. Ab crunch is pretty good and has this nice little rotating area here. His arms can pretty much do anything you want, and here is the leg spread. Of course, you can swivel these around and you get like a little bit above 90 for the knees, and then the feet have really good articulation. And took some photos of him in some decently dynamic poses on my Instagram, so you can go like those up and see him in action, I guess. But yeah, all right, on to the transformations. Alright, so just swapped out his head to give him his little goat form. I think I did pretty good on this one. It looks pretty good from all angles. And this one you don't really swap out the shoulder pads, but you do install his skirts, which I think Hit was a really good base figure because he also had waist skirts. So you can plug those in. So grab the other one. There you go. And they stay on pretty well. I lied. Alright, so yeah, they wouldn't fall off if the wind blew hard. So originally the fur is about like this long and really nasty, and so I had to brush off the sides and then cut it, but I left it longer in the back. So yeah, here's this form, and then you have a variety of options with hands, and you can see those on the Instagram. I really don't want to get into that, but yeah, the articulation is basically the same. So I can just admire this form. And coming up to the last transformation, here is that head. Put better lighting on it. Yeah, he told me to recreate this one form from a custom design, and one of the horns going backwards instead of sideways on the other heads. So here is a side-by-side comparison to the original picture. Cool. And yeah, here's the part where we interchange the shoulder pads, which is quite simple. You really just got to get the right angle. Yeah, the client requested to make these big bulky shoulder pads, and off that same base image you kind of just find the hole with the ball, you put it in. It's kind of tedious because in the original figure I don't think they intended for the shoulder pads to be exchangeable, but there you go. Okay, and here's the final form in all of its glory. I personally would display it with this form on because it really puts the fur aspect of this figure on full blast. You can see the back is just wild. But yeah, although this form is a custom form, just fan art, I think this one looks the best. And here are the other head sculpts one last time. So y'all can choose which one you're. Here is the size comparison with Goku. As you can see, he's a good amount tall. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but I mean, that is what it is. And yeah, that's my little quick return. Stay tuned for my next video, and that I'll probably upload like 3 years from now. And yeah, thanks for my editor. So you can link his Instagram and my Instagram in right here. So if you want to see more photos of this and want to watch some Dokkan content on my boys account, drop both of us a follow. And yeah, if you want to see more customs, I guess, subscribe.